Kemetic Paganism 101, Part 3. As I promised in the last episode, today we are going to talk about the calendar. So the Kemetic Calendar was a calendar just like the Gregorian Calendar that was 365 days, plus 1 day. So they even knew that there was a leap year by looking at the star Sirius. The Kemetic calendar was of 12 months, just like the Gregorian calendar today. But each month was only 30 days. While the Gregorian calendar had months of 31 or 30, with February being 28 or 29. Okay? Now, you just heard me say that the Kemetic calendar was 12 months with 30 days. 12 times 30 is 360. And I also said that the Kemetic calendar was 365 days. It is. See, they added 5 days at the end of their year, okay, to make the 365. And about every 4 years, they would add 1 more day. So, and those extra 5 days were called the epilogical days. And we'll get into how those days came about a little later on. So, in the Kemetic calendar, there's only 3 seasons instead of 4, okay? And those seasons are Aket, Piraret, and Shamu. Now, Aket means flood. So this is the time of the flooding. So the Happy River is overfilled its banks. Okay, and there is a very special festival, a ritual that would happen before this happened. Okay, and this is a time that all the men of puberty age will go to the Happy River, including the Pharaoh, and would spill seed. I'll let you guys look up what spill seed means. I'm pretty sure you know. So, the season of Aket was the flood, like I said. The season of Piraret is the sowing season. This is the immersion season. This is the season that everything's growing, okay? This is season of new life, birth, okay? And the third season, Shamu, is a season of harvest. This is things of you're getting rid of, right? This is a season of taking in as well. Okay, this is when things are starting to die. Okay, things are coming back. The land is taking back what belongs to it, right? So it's almost like you have a birth, the flood. You have the growth and you have death. So you have birth, growth, and death. And it's just like a circular thing. It just goes around, right? And then you had the 5 extra days, the 5 epilogical days. Now, each month was named after a deity, okay? But also, you could just say first Aket, second Aket, third Aket, fourth Aket. Or first Piraret, second Piraret, third Piraret, fourth Piraret. First Shamu, second Shamu, third Shamu, fourth Shamu. Okay? But if you see the calendar behind me right here, you can see the names of the deities. And you can look those up. I will let you know that the Huti is Thoth. Hator is Hather. Heru is Horus, by the way. You see one that's Apep. Apep is apophysis, okay? This is a nature that wants to bring everything back into primordial darkness, as in, doesn't want to just destroy the world, wants to destroy the universe and the multiverse and everything. Okay? So it wants to be complete nothingness. Nothingness. So, I always thought that was interesting. Now, another thing when it comes to the Kemetic Calendar is that the weeks are of 10 days. Now, when it comes to the Gregorian Calendar, the weeks are 7 days, right? We know that. So, why 10 days? Why 3 weeks in a month? Why 30 days? Well, numbers meant quite a bit to the ancient Kemetic people, okay? So, in fact, math was very important. There is findings that shows that math, geometry, and sciences was started in the area that we know of Kemet, also probably in parts of Nubia and Kush, okay? In fact, Pregarius, okay? I know I'm not saying his name right, so I so apologize. You know, looking at the Pregarian theorem, right? He got his teaching from the Kemetic people, or the ancient Kemetians. That's right. The ancient Kemetians knew advanced mathematics before the Greeks did. I said what I said. Now, like I said, numbers meant things to him. So, for example, the number 3 means plurality. So, like I said, you had the flood, the sowing, the harvest, right? Or birth, growing, death, right? Got that one? Or Isis, Osiris, Horus, right? Let's see. Body, soul, spirit. So you see how those numbers are important, right? And each season was 4 months. The number 4 is a number of completion. Okay? You know, the 4 corners. You've heard the 4 corners of the world, okay? You know, I went to the 4 corners of the world. That means I went around the world, right? Or, you know, think of a square. The 4 corners of a square, 90 degrees, right? And if you put 4 90 degrees together, you have 360. See how the 360 comes into play right there as well? Now, the weeks were 10 days, so 7, like I said. Now, the number 10 is time and space and measurement. Okay? So, their calendar was also a way, in a way, for them to interact with the Netru. By the way, Netru is nature, or their nature, okay? So, the calendar was spiritual, but also mundane at the same time. Okay? And it having 12 months, the number 12 is for time. So within the calendar, you have plurality, you have completion. You have time and space in measurements, through measurement, and then you have time, as in spiritual time, physical time. Okay? So that is important. Now, on my next episode, we're going to talk about a creation story when it comes to the Kemetic people. And we'll also talk about how the ecological days happened and get into some other stories. So please like, follow, comment, share this with friends. Let me know what you think. And I hope you have a blessed day.